The A's finally won a game for the first time in almost a week. Actually, a game where their offense was pretty good. I know I mentioned a lot that the A's typically only score one, two, maybe three runs in a game, but they scored nine, defeating the Royals 9-7. Obviously, the last time they won a game before this was against the Royals, and so they got them again, beating them in Kansas City in a game where the A's had 14 hits. And so, that's not really out of the ordinary. The A's do have games where they have double-digit hit marks, but the issue is they can't bring guys around usually. But they did that today. They had a good game. Tony Kemp, good game for him. Jonah Bride showing out. I mean, all I ask for the A's right now, at this point with our record, make us excited for something. Make us excited for the next couple of years with some good, young, fresh talent like, Jonah Bride, Nick Allen, those guys that are going to carry our franchise in the next wave of good Oakland A's teams. But that's besides the point. Let's get into this action in the game. So the A's had Seth Brown get an RBI single to open up the game, and there was two guys on. It brought around one, and that was off Brad Keller. Seth Brown, you got to give him some respect. He's been actually hitting really good lately. I feel like he doesn't get enough respect because he's sort of unknown by a lot of other teams and whatnot, but he's actually doing pretty good. He got an RBI single there, so that made it 1-0. Sean Murphy got an RBI ground out, so a productive out by Sean Murphy in that top of the first inning, and that made it 2-0 Oakland. Tony Kemp, he has been making some incredible catches lately. He got a very good one in the bottom of the first, prevented a run, possibly two runs, as the Royals had runners on the corners. The A's had Koenig on the mound, who it was a smart move by Kotsay to have Koenig on the mound. He got the victory last time against the Royals, and he pitched well, and he pitched pretty well today. So, good start for him. I mean, maybe he'll be one of our next great pitchers. Who knows? But yeah, Jonah Bride also made a really good defensive play at third base in the bottom of the second inning, and it was like a highlight level throw from third. So that was great. Seth Brown got another RBI. Granted it was a ground out, but it was a productive out, and that made it 3-0 A's. The Royals got on the board off Koenig with a Bobby Witt Jr. solo homer, so a rookie getting that. Pretty good. 3-1 A's at that point, though. They still led. It was a very deep homer, and it was a good one. So yeah, Nick Allen got an RBI double for the A's, another youthful player showing out. RBI double up the middle. I mean, granted, it sort of was an error in a way, but he's very fast. So he was able to get to second safely and bring around Elvis Andrus. So that was good. Made it 4-1, and then Jonah Bride got his first MLB RBI, making it 5-1 A's. A guy on second, he hit a single up the middle. So 5-1, but then the Royals cut the A's lead in half with a Cam Gallagher 2-run double, making it 5-3. So yeah, Koenig, got himself in a little jam there that brought around those runs. Bobby Witt Jr. made a good defensive play in the sixth. Cam Gallagher came up again and got an RBI double off AJ Puck. So the A's bullpen was almost blowing this, and that made it 5-4 A's. Then they got another run, though, with 6-4 after Sean Murphy got an RBI single off former A's pitcher Daniel Mengden. And yeah, so that made it 6-4. But then Tony Kemp, 2-run homer, making it 8-4 in the eighth. But this game was very back and forth. Michael Taylor got a 3-run homer off of Sam Mole in the bottom of the eighth. Sam Mole is just not a good pitcher. I'm sorry. He's just blowing a lot of games for us. Made it 8-7. So the A's lead was cut down to 1. But then Bethancourt scored on a wild pitch in the ninth inning. There was a guy on. He was on third, and Nick Allen was hitting, and so that gave the A's an insurance run that they very much needed, especially considering their bullpen. And that made it 9-7. Lou Trevino got the save, and the A's won 9-7. 14 hits on that day, just tying a season high, which was against Texas way back in May. So yeah, good win for the A's. They're going to play the Royals one more time. 9-7 victory. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, go A's.